Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about something that's been on my mind a lot lately. It's about those moments in life when you feel completely lost, when the future is just this big, foggy unknown. You know what I'm talking about, right? Those times when you're standing at a crossroads, and every path looks just as uncertain as the last. It's in those moments that the real value of friendship shines through. I remember a time, not too long ago, when I felt exactly like that. I was stuck. The path I thought I was on had crumbled away, and I couldn't see a single step ahead. It felt like I was standing on the edge of a cliff in total darkness. Doubt wasn't just a whisper, it was a roaring scream in my head, telling me I was failing, that I was going nowhere. The anxiety was suffocating. Every decision felt monumental and impossible. I was paralyzed by the fear of making the wrong choice. And then there was my friend. He didn't show up with a map or a compass. He didn't have a grand 5-step plan to solve all my problems. He didn't promise me that everything would be okay or that he had the answers. In fact, he admitted he didn't have them either. What he did was something far more powerful. He just showed up and walked beside me. He didn't try to fill the silence with easy platitudes or forced optimism. He just offered his presence. We'd go for long walks, sometimes talking about everything, sometimes saying nothing at all. He just matched my pace. When I was slow and hesitant, he was slow and patient. He never pushed me to move faster than I could. All he offered were his footsteps next to mine. And you know what? That was enough. It was more than enough. In a world that was screaming at me to have it all figured out, his quiet, steady presence was a revolution. It was a silent testament that said, "You are not alone in this uncertainty." His footsteps next to mine on the pavement became a rhythm. A heartbeat that grounded me when my own thoughts were spiraling out of control. It taught me a profound lesson. We often think that to move forward, we need a clear destination. We believe progress requires certainty, a detailed plan, and all the answers laid out in front of us. But that's not always true. Sometimes progress is simply the courage to take the next step, even when you can't see the staircase. Sometimes, the most important thing is just to keep moving, one honest step at a time. His presence didn't magically reveal the future to me. The fog didn't lift overnight. But what it did do was give me the strength to walk into that fog. His friendship was the anchor that kept me from being swept away by the storm of my own doubts. It reminded me that I didn't have to face the unknown by myself. This experience really changed my perspective on what it means to support someone. It's not always about fixing their problems. It's not about having the perfect advice. More often than not, it's about the ministry of presence. It's about being the person who says, "I don't know where we're going, but I'll walk with you until we figure it out." It's about sharing the silence, shouldering the uncertainty together. Think about the people in your life who have done that for you. The ones who sat with you in your confusion, who listened to your fears without judgment, who simply walked with you. Those are the relationships that are forged in real, unglamorous, everyday life. And think about how you can be that person for someone else. When a friend is lost, maybe the best thing you can offer isn't a solution, but your solidarity. Maybe it's a text that says, "Thinking of you." Maybe it's a quiet coffee where you just listen. Maybe it's just going for a walk, offering your footsteps next to theirs. Because in the end, progress doesn't always require a clear path. It just requires the courage to keep moving. And that courage is so much easier to find when you know someone is walking right there with you, one step at a time. It's the simple, profound power of walking together. I hope this resonates with some of you. If you've ever had a friend like this, or if you've been this friend for someone, share your story in the comments below. Let's celebrate the power of these quiet connections. And if you're in that foggy place right now, please know that you're not alone, and it's okay not to have the answers. Just focus on that next small step. Thanks so much for watching and for being a part of this community. It means the world to me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more conversations like this. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.